Amazing Spider-Man Torn is a fun little mini-series written by J. Michael Straczynski. This came out, I believe it was pretty recently, like within the last 6 months to a year. And I remember when this was being advertised, it was like, oh, JMS is coming back to Spidey. It was just like a little mini-series. I read it later, and I really enjoyed it. This is a comic that takes place in like the college era of Peter Parker. And he deals with like, the main villain is like this assassin chick who turns into a monster and she has to like be undone. It's all set dressing for the real stuff that we're here for, which is the juicy interpersonal drama of Peter Parker, which I think JMS does great. My biggest problem with this story, it's supposed to be in continuity as far as I know, but JMS completely ruins and kind of messes up the timeline, or at least like the pairings. He pairs up Peter with MJ and Harry with Gwen, like romantically. And that the problem with JMS is it's always like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, because the writing is great. Like the writing is excellent. But even in his run, which is like a fan favorite run, which is a great run other than the 2 story arcs that fans hate, and he probably hates because he didn't want to even write. JMS just doesn't really do research. He doesn't really know the intricacies of the character. He just wants to make stories, which I can respect to a certain extent. But like, dude, in the college years of Peter Parker, he was dating Gwen. MJ was kind of dating Harry until she broke up with him. And then she kind of went to do her own thing. They were still all friends. And then once Gwen died, that messed up Peter. Harry, kind of left the picture for a little bit. And then Peter and MJ, in their grieving, fell in love with each other. So it's like, I don't believe, as far as I'm concerned, in any 616 main continuity, Harry ever dated Gwen. I know he dated her in like the Spectacular Spider-Man TV show, but again, it's one of those things where it's like, this is so well written, it's really well done. It feels like, classic Spider-Man, Peter Parker, like good stuff for the most part, but you've completely kind of glossed over / messed up something in the continuity. Listen, with the way the current Amazing Spider-Man book is, I'll fucking take this, bro. I'll take this to the bank. I'll laugh. You won't even hear a peep out of me. Because this is really good. The art's fun. The story's fun. The character writing is great. Again, it's like kind of, you could see it as like a little